Hello friends. Last time we had a discussion regarding the measures and steps that students can take up for better academic preparation. And in this discussion, we were going through 5 major components, out of which 2 were discussed in detail, that is, course management and time management. Now, moving on to our next component, study strategy. While going through any topic or any chapter, every student comes across 2 major component of that chapter or topic. That is the subjective component and the objective component. The subjective component comprises of the lengthier parts. While preparing notes or answers for the subjective component, we have to prepare a face, a body, and a conclusion of the note or answer. For example, if we discuss or if we attempt any question describing the alpha particle scattering experiment of Rutherford, then in that question we need to include the role of Rutherford, we need to include the material required, the year in which the experiment was done, the observations, and the inference. Hence, each and every point of that process or step or reaction has to be produced onto the answer sheets. Hence, we can see that notes or answers, those describe the subjective component, have components like who, what, which, when, and how in their description. While on the other hand, the objective component comprises of collection of formulae, reactions, enzymes, etc. It comprises of table making and glossary making of all the important facts and data. These facts and datas have to be on your tips. When these objective components are added on to the subjective components, then they provide a completeness to the answers. It provides a totality to the answers. After studying the whole coursework and after going through all the topics and subtopics that are included in a coursework, comes the step of noting down and collecting all the important information, important concepts, important steps, role of enzymes, hormones, reagents, reactions, etc. at one place. To prepare this extract and to note down all the important points and portions at one place is known as note making. Student can opt for a 2 notebook system. In a 2 notebook system, a student can prepare 2 notebooks in which one notebook is assigned to have all the notes and all the description of the subjective component, while the other notebook can have all the diagrams, tables, glossaries, definitions, minuscule to the point data. Now, while preparing the notes for different topics, one important thing has to be kept in mind. Students must prepare the notes according to the nature of questions those are probably going to be asked from the topic concerned. For example, the muscle fibers, the voluntary, involuntary, and cardiac muscle fibers, all the muscle fibers are most probably asked in a form of differentiating question. That is to differentiate between the muscle fibers. Seldom any one muscle fiber is picked and asked to be described singularly. Now, as you can see, 2 points have been repeated at this juncture, that is the preparation of complete answers and the inclusion of flowcharts and diagrams. The sole purpose of repeating these 2 points here is that whatever nature of notes and whatever nature of writing we adopt all throughout the year of studying, the same intent, the same nature our mind works in while performing the examination in the examination hall. One more important point that students should opt is the use of bookmarks and page tags. Now, while we are studying any chapter, we encounter different doubts at different pages of the chapter as well. So, if we use bookmarks or page tags, then we can note down our doubts in the page tags and bookmarks, and we can stick these bookmarks at that particular page of that particular chapter. With the help of these page tags and bookmarks, whenever the students will pick up their books for revision during examination, then while going through the topics and the pages, they will remember their doubts, and in that way it becomes more easy and more solid foundation can be laid down for preparation of any topic, and the revision of the topic also becomes quite helpful. Now let us discuss about the most important component of academic preparation, that is the step of revision. Revision of the topics ensures maximum output from our hard work that we have put on throughout the study period, throughout the session. From our side, students can opt for the alternate system of revision that has a two-way application. One is weekly and one is monthly. In the weekly alternate system of revision, students can assign different days to different subjects. They must also keep a separate time slot for the practice of numericals and questions. On Sundays, they can divide the whole day into slots of 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 hours, and they can revise whatever part of whatever subject they have attended throughout the week on Sundays itself. We can also call it as a Sunday sum up. It must be kept in mind that during the week, no holiday should be observed. Now, by holiday, here we mean that none of the days should be vacant and empty. While on the other hand, if the monthly application of alternate system is used, then in this process we can have repetitive week practice, which means if we have covered certain subjects and certain topics in the first week of the month, then we can have a revision of all those topics in the third week of the month. In the monthly way of preparing our monthly application of alternate system, we can opt for tests and assignments at the end of the month. With the help of these tests and assignments, at the month end, we will be thorough with the topics that we have covered all throughout the month. In this way, each and every month of our preparation will have a certain part of our coursework prepared positively and properly. By the end of the session, we would be thorough with the whole coursework. Well, friends, this sums up our discussion over all the important steps that can be taken up by the students to carve out a plan of action for their preparation of different examinations. Hope the discussion we had helped all the students in one or the other way and gave them ideas to have a better plan of action to help them in increasing their confidence and to provide them some ideas and some directions regarding how we can manage to prepare for different kinds of examinations. Furthermore, we will be bringing similar easy to understand preparations and presentations for different topics of the coursework from classes 9th till 12th, and then furthermore we will go beyond class 12th and we will have presentations covering different topics of studies. Do follow us to subscribe and like our channel. You can also visit all the social media links, the social media handles, the details of which have been provided in the description box. And as always, all your ideas, all your advices and suggestions are welcome that can be incorporated into our upcoming presentations. Thank you.